Everything is energy. Money is energy. We are energy. This means that we can magnetize the energy of our being, turn our energy into a magnet, attracting back to it other kinds of energy that we desire to experience. In this case, abundance. Abundance in the form of money, in the form of financial prosperity. In this video, I'm going to share with you money magnetizing secrets. I'm going to share some ideas you can begin incorporating today to magnetize your energy for money. Many of these principles, although they may seem simple, if you truly begin to assimilate them into your thinking, and especially into your subconscious mind, things can begin to shift very quickly. This is because when we shift energy in a comprehensive way, using these principles, drawing upon our mind, body, and soul, magnetizing our energy at every layer, the physical, the mental, the emotional, and above all, the subconscious, the unconscious. When we take together all of these elements which are encompassed within these principles, we begin to exude a very powerful energy that can only happen when we are accessing this 100% of who we are, when we are shifting our vibration at every level rather than just focusing upon one or the other. So I'm going to teach you how to do this when it comes to abundance, money, financial prosperity, whatever words you put to it. But first, let me introduce myself. My name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. The first step to magnetizing your energy for wealth is to understand what money truly is. In other words, you must redefine money to yourself. This is so vital because many of us are programmed from a young age with all sorts of ideas about money. We are given this definition of money that doesn't serve us. This is going to be especially for you out there listening if you were someone who was raised around people, either your peers, your teachers, your parents, or maybe it was the silent ways in which your environment spoke to you that told you money only came through hard work, that the only way to receive abundance was to trade your time for money. Maybe you were taught that those who had a lot of abundance were to be hated, they were selfish or greedy. There are so many ideas you could have been programmed with related to money that could be preventing you from manifesting wealth, that could be essentially demagnetizing your energy for abundance. The way to tell 100% whether or not you were raised with a definition of money that now isn't serving you is to ask yourself this: if I close my eyes right now and visualize myself as wealthy as I can possibly imagine, does this immediately bring up any form of physical tension in the form of muscular tension, usually in the back or the neck? Or does this cause me to even feel sick to my stomach? Does this make me kind of clench my fist a little bit or clench my jaw? The reason this is an indication of a negative definition of money is because when you visualize yourself in total abundance, total wealth, this vision carries with it an energy that is then infused within your being. This energy actually begins to flow through you. And in the process, the simple act of visualizing yourself in immense wealth begins to magnetize your energy for money. However, if you feel those feelings of physical tension, physical discomfort, or maybe emotional discomfort, doubt, disbelief, this means that as the energy from that money visualization began to flow through your being, it came up against a wall or maybe several walls, metaphorical walls within your energy being. You in turn then interpreted this sensation, this energy hitting a wall, as a form of tension. Oftentimes, it really does come in the form of a physical tension because, as many of you know, the energy in our beings could be conceptualized as being stored within and flowing through our 7 chakras, and these can be seen as located within very literal spaces in the physical body. So those feelings of discomfort physically could actually be directly correlated to money blockages in that particular chakra, that particular energy point in the body. So for example, neck tension can represent a blockage in the throat chakra. Stomach pain can be connected to a blockage in the solar plexus chakra, and on it goes. So again, if you experienced this kind of sensation when thinking about tremendous abundance coming to you, this means that your energy, another way of thinking of our energy being is to understand it as the subconscious mind, the unconscious mind, the ways in which we were unconsciously, energetically programmed by society, by our teachers, by our peers, by everyone around us. So, what can we do about changing our definition of money so that the energy can flow freely through our being, magnetize us effortlessly, and not come against these walls? We must find a way of reprogramming, or even you could conceptualize it as brainwashing yourself for money, for a wealth mentality. One of the best tools you can use to do this is to incorporate money or abundance subliminals into your daily meditation routine, or even better, your overnight sleep routine. This is because as we meditate, especially in the morning or in the evening, around our sleep time, or overnight, the conscious mind is very dormant, inactive, and at these times, the subconscious mind is at its most open and impressionable. And again, when we talk in terms of the natural ways energy flows or is blocked within us, we are also talking about the subconscious mind the thoughts that play unconsciously through our mind, beneath our conscious mind's awareness. Subliminals directly access and alter this subconscious part of the brain because, by design, the affirmations embedded within them are created to not be comprehensible to the conscious mind, which means they are capable of making deep and lasting impressions on the subconscious. I am in the process of creating a very powerful 7-chakra money subliminal. This is designed to clear out money blockages from all of the 7 chakras, wherever they may be stored within the energy body. I was actually just inspired just now while recording this to create this subliminal, so maybe there was someone out there listening who I am energetically connecting to who needs this money clearing subliminal. So if that's you and you're the one who manifested that idea out of me just now, I will begin working on creating this subliminal right after this video goes up, and as soon as it is available, I will leave a link to it in the pinned comments or the description box of this video. For those of you who don't know, I am a subliminals creator and sound healer, and all of my subliminals are available in my library of over 100 subliminals for all areas of life. This is all on my website, Sound and Soulful, and when you create a free trial account on this website, you will be able to access this 7-chakra money clearing subliminal, as well as any of the other subliminals in my library. Once we clear away these internal, unconscious, energetic money blockages, we will begin to naturally magnetize our energy for money. But when it comes to money, many people make the mistake of believing that wealth, abundance mentality is all about cold, hard cash, about visualizing cash, visualizing money, visualizing a bank balance. Abundance is comprehensive. It is very multifaceted. And ironically, in order to attract that tremendous amount of money, that actual cold hard cash, that higher bank balance, that net worth, whatever that is to you that you may see as your end goal. Ironically, in order to create that physical, tangible wealth, you must take a comprehensive approach to money. You must begin to see abundance as multifaceted, as encompassing every area of your life. The physical, the mental, the emotional, all of these aspects to our being play into whether or not we are able to magnetize our energy for money and effortlessly attract it into our lives. So I'm going to share with you now some other key concepts you must understand in order to magnetize your energy for wealth. And when you begin to apply these key principles, know that along with the things I said earlier about dissolving money blockages, magnetizing your energy for wealth, when you begin to take those earlier principles with these key concepts I'm about to share with you, you will become a very powerful magnet for money, and the wealth you desire can begin to flow to you very quickly, even as soon as beginning overnight. The first key concept you need to understand about money is that you are your greatest asset. Many of you may have been told or may have been led to believe, misled to believe that your true talents were not valuable when it comes to money. Many of us are raised by children, by society, even by well-meaning parents and peers, to think that our talents are not assets, they are not valuable. We don't realize that there is a limitless gold mine within our own mind, especially the creative mind. We aren't told that our talents are valuable beyond measure. In fact, they are priceless, not to be compared or traded for anything. In the Bible, there is a parable of men who were entrusted with talents. In the Bible story, because of the way the word talent was defined, it actually referred to a sum of money. So whenever you think of your talents, I want you to begin equating your talents with wealth. The second thing to understand about money is that because you are an asset and because your talents are valuable, you must prioritize yourself in order to attract money, especially your mental, emotional, and physical well-being. Like I said earlier, abundance is comprehensive. In order to truly magnetize our energy for money, we can't simply just focus on one small piece to the equation, on visualizing an amount of money while neglecting ourselves as the true asset, as the true worth. We must care for our physical bodies because, again, our physical body is the temple of our soul, of our mind, which is where our gold mine is stored. You must begin to care for your asset, your body, your mind, your soul, your vitality. You must prioritize your own peace and joy, realizing that these things are abundance. When we begin to find and cultivate an abundance mentality in all areas of our life, abundance of health, abundance of meaningful connection, abundance of peace and joy, these forms of abundance will in turn cause our energy to become magnetized for that other form of abundance we desire in the form of currency. Which leads me into my final point. Focus is the currency of our modern world. This is why focus has a price. It has an actual value. For example, you can rent a billboard in New York City for a lot of money, especially if it is downtown. A lot of money. And the reason that this space is so valuable is because it is in a location that many people will naturally focus upon. They are paying for attention, which is why we call it paying attention in the first place. These companies are paying for focused energy from people. Now I want you to ask yourself a very important question. Who is renting the billboard of your mind? In fact, are you allowing someone to steal your focus? Are you paying attention to someone? And in the process, are you paying in the form of your talents, in the form of your priceless worth and value? Are you trading your gifts, your assets, your abundance of peace abundance of happiness? Are you trading it for pennies? Are you trading it for someone else? Because your focus is valuable. What you focus upon, you create. And in this case, when you begin to turn your focus toward your own goals, passions, dreams, desires, turn your focus inward, prioritizing your own emotional and mental health, as well as, of course, the health of your physical body. When you begin to do all of these things, you begin to naturally attract abundance in all areas, including money, into your reality. As I always say, and I will close this video by saying, tune into yourself before tuning out into the world. The best way to begin paying attention to yourself, investing in yourself, treating yourself as an asset, and not allowing your focus to be stolen away from you, is to establish a morning meditation practice in which you create and cultivate daily through metaphoric daily watering of this seed you have planted. This seed of a vision must be watered every single day through your focused energy upon it, in this case through meditation, visualization, allowing yourself to immerse in that dream of ultimate abundance, and beginning to see yourself as worthy of receiving it. I highly recommend incorporating subliminals into your morning meditation practice. If you'd like to explore my money-related subliminals and other popular subliminals from my library, I will be leaving links to those in the description box, as well as, of course, the 7-chakra money subliminal I will be creating later today that will be in the pinned comment and also in the description box as well. If I resonated with you, I hope you will subscribe to this channel, join our community of conscious, like-minded, creative beings here on YouTube, supporting and uplifting one another through this physical but also spiritual journey through life. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll talk to you again in the next podcast.